Outrage. Right, I'm going to go inside. Anyone else want to come in? Or are we happy out here? Maybe. Come on.
Oh, it might stop raining.
Hi, welcome to the Quinta, and as you can see we're having some April showers. So I'm trying to sort of get a few little plants into the ground in between those, and it's a little bit chilly today, but the ground is still relatively warm, so I think they're going to have a chance of getting away. Up there I planted some aubergines and some slips of sweet potato, and now I'm going to get some tomatoes in, and I'm going to plant them relatively deep so that they develop a larger root system. Broken my plant. Oh. Honestly. Come on, off the bed. Off you get. I think I'm going to have to put another one in there now. And this bed is quite close to the house, and anyone that comes to the Quinta, it's one of the first things that they see. So we're trying to keep it quite decorative with lots of flowers. We've got onions, we've got celery, we've got herbs, and of course these tomatoes are all going in as well. So with any luck we'll be able to get a salad direct out of this. Should be quite nice. Right, just a few more plants to go in now. I really do need to get some grass cut, but with all the spring flowers coming up, it seems a shame to destroy them all. So we'll let them go over a bit, let them go towards seed, and then it's going to be an awful lot of strimming. Right, I want to see how my apple trees are doing. Yeah, we've got a blossom coming through in the first leaves. That's excellent. And down here, with any luck, they'll all be doing the same in amongst the wild orchids coming up. What are you woofing at? What are you woofing at? I've got some seedlings coming up. The ones that I've just planted I actually bought to try and get ahead of myself a bit. And we've got some tomatoes coming up. Squash doing nothing. What else is doing something? That's about it. Ah, that's not entirely true. We appear to have a load of courgettes. That's nice. Leave them for another day for planting. But I'm just taking off the remnant of the seeds so that the leaves can get away without being crimped too much. Pretty pleased with the way that we've managed to keep the water on the land with all these little pools. We've sort of dug them all over the place, and we've diverted the little streams down instead of going straight down the hill. They are coming along and percolating down through the terraces, and this hopefully means that the aqueduct will be absolutely full to bursting with lovely water. That's hopefully going to give us better crops this year. We've got some artichokes, which is good news, and some Brussels sprouts. That looks like some lettuce to me, and those I think are parsnips. So even just neglected they're coming up. We've had a really good crop of broccoli, and we've been eating quite a lot of that, and very nice it is too, as well as cabbage. So that really at the moment is our vegetable garden, our winter vegetable garden, and it's really been very productive. We've got leeks coming up, and we've got garlic, and all of it of course is being guarded by you. It's a good girl, aren't she? You're right. She's got an electronic collar on at the moment. She doesn't like it very much, but she's been sugaring off up the mountain an awful lot of late, and yes, it is a shock collar, and no, I'm not really into those, but now that she associates the noise that happens before she gets zapped, she actually is staying around just with the beep that it gives out. She tends to hear it and do a U-turn, which is better than her being picked up by the dog pound. This time of year often reminds me of a text that I first came across in school. This is the general prologue to the Canterbury Tales by Geoffrey Chaucer, and it's written in Old English, but you can get pretty much through it anyway. One that a prelate with the show suit, the drugget of March hath passed to the root, and bathed every vein in switch liquor, of which virtue engendered is the flower. One Zephyrus, eke with his sweet breath, inspired hath in every holt and heath the tender crops, and the young sun hath in the ram his half calls Euron, and small fowls making the melody, that sleepen all the night with open eye, so pricketh him nature in her courages. Then long and folk to go on pilgrimages. I'll go into that in modern English a little bit just in case, but I think it's very musical, and you can sort of hear that Old English is relatively close to what you might hear in places like Somerset and the Midlands in terms of the accent. But when April with his sweet showers has pierced the drought of March to the root, and bathed every vein in such liquor, of which virtue engendered is the flower. Talking about pushing the flower up from the roots. When Zephyrus, with his sweet breath, for Zephyrus is the west wind, so the warming winds coming back through, has inspired in every holt and heath the tender crops, and the young sun has in the ram, so Aries, his half course he run through the half course of Aries. So you'll have to put down what time of year that is. And small fowls make melody and sleep all the night with open eye. So nature has pushed them in their bravery. Then folk long to go on pilgrimage. So I think that this is the second piece of English literature that really comes anywhere to us from the past. The first one was written in Old English, and that is, I can't remember what it's called now. and that is Beowulf, which is completely different language, believe me. But yeah, I thought I'd just share that with you because being caught in these showers sort of reminds me that this is not a new thing. Farming and working with the land and at mercy of the weather. Easy kid, little cow.